Okay, be honest with me for a second. Have you ever made a trip plan that looked amazing on paper, but when you got there, it was just chaos? Like you're running across the city because you booked two activities on the opposite side of the town, or your lunch spot is closed because it's Monday and you're standing in the rain wondering why you thought this was relaxing. Yeah, we are not doing that. Today, I'm showing you exactly how to turn your big picture itinerary into day-by-day plan that actually works in real life. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to avoid the vacation burnout trap, make the most of your time, and still leave space for those unexpected magical moments. If you're new here, hi, I'm Bhumi and welcome to Where's Be Going. This is step 4 of my travel planning series. We have already covered step 1, choosing your destination and setting a budget, step 2, visas and documents, and step 3, sketching your big picture plan like which cities you're visiting, how many days in each cities, and your route. And now, step 4 is where we zoom in. Think of step 3 as drawing the outline of your painting, and step 4 is when you start filling in the colors. So let's get into it. The first thing I do is what I call playing detective with Google Maps. I open the city I'm visiting, type in top attractions, and start saving everything that catches my eye into a saved list. Then I zoom out and suddenly I see these little groups and clusters forming. For example, when I planned Prague, I noticed that Old Town Square, the astronomical clock, and the Jewish Quarter were all within walking distance of each other. So I made that one day. And then the next day was everything on the other side of the river, the Prague Castle, the Lenin Wall, and Petrin Hill. This way, I wasn't wasting 40 minutes going back and forth multiple times a day. Now, even when I have my clusters, I don't try to cram in 10 things. I use what I call the rule of 3. Here's how it works. Each day, you get one big thing, the activity that's going to take the most time or energy, one medium thing, still exciting but quicker, and one light thing, something you can do without much effort, usually in the evening. Let's say you are in Paris. So big, Eiffel Tower visit, medium, explore Montmartre, and light, picnic by the Seine River at sunset. That's it. Everything else is bonus if you have time and energy. Because trust me, if you plan 5 things a day, you're not going to enjoy any of them. And here's a twist. If you're changing cities, keep that day light. No matter how energetic you think you'll be, travel days are draining. Don't fill every second. Some of the best travel moments are unplanned. Next up, timing. And here's where a lot of itineraries fail. Not because of bad planning, but because they ignore when things happen. If it's summer, your outdoor activities need to be early morning or late afternoon to avoid the heat. I learned this the hard way in Barcelona. I thought I could walk Park Güell at 2 p.m. in August. I lasted 15 minutes before hiding in the shade with a melting ice cream in my hand. And in winter, you've got short daylight hours. So you do outdoor stuff first, museums and indoor attractions later. But you also get seasonal perks, like in December in Switzerland, you can swap an afternoon activity for wandering through Christmas market with a hot mulled wine. And I always check the weather a few days before. If I see rain on Tuesday, I'll move my big outdoor hike to the sunny day and put museums and food tours on the rainy day. 10 minutes of adjusting can save an entire trip. Also, your itinerary shouldn't just be tourist sites. Each trip, I try to add at least one local experience like a cooking class, a neighborhood cafe, or a market. In Belgium, I went for a chocolate making workshop, and in Georgia, it was a momo making workshop. And then I picked one wow activity for the whole trip. In Austria, that was paragliding. In Spain, it was snorkeling, and in Egypt, it was Nile cruise. That's the story you tell for years, right? And don't forget to check if something special is happening. A festival, a parade, a big concert. These can be the best part of your trip if you plan around them. Sometimes it's worth shifting your whole day just to fit one in. For these wow moments and special events, I always check multiple booking sites like Get Your Guide, Tickets, Klook, or Viator to see which has better time slots or skip the line options. I'll link them below. Once it's all planned, I keep my itinerary in the Notes app. Each day has the plan, ticket, links, addresses, and rough timing. You can also use Wonderlog, Trip, or Google Sheet. Just make sure you can access it offline because Wi Fi won't always be there when you need it the most. And that's it, your day by day itinerary built so you can see the best of your destination without burning out. In step 5, we'll talk about booking flights, trains, and hotels the smart way, including how to save money without sacrificing comfort. Hit like if this helped, subscribe for the rest of the series, and tell me in the comments what's the one wow thing on your next trip.